update published Monday the 11th of February 2019. 139 Chelsea fans debate what went wrong in Sunday's mauling, while our Man Utd readers are feeling confident ahead of the PSG clash. In your says of the day. Got something to get off your chest? Join the debate on our forums here. Is it too late now to say sorry? Off with his head, off with his head. Who's the next manager to put his head on the block? Cutting heads off is fine, but who is the replacement? Can't help think what would have happened had we signed Aguero back in the day. We landed Torres, I believe. City another level, we gifted them the victory. Take the hit and move on. I am hoping we get to see RLC, Conte, Kovacic, Barkley feature as a midfield three at some point. Man Utd pants. Here's my take on where we are at, lads. I'm supporting Sarri to continue, but not because I'm super sure he's going to be successful overall, but rather because I think the usual Chelsea ejector seat option, followed by Uncle Gus or similar playing out a lost season, doesn't serve anyone. As a club we opted for Sarri, and brought him in with no preseason, so to think we'd breeze into a top 4 finish with no bumps in the road is just unrealistic. Pep struggled in his first season, and just scraped a top 4 finish despite a huge amount more preparation and signings than Sarri has had. If Pep was having his first season this year, I don't think he'd make top 4. The league has got tougher. Liverpool are now a force. UTD appear to be back. Tottenham are strong. If we give up on Sarri because of a few bad results, then IMHO we are lost as a club. Rudderless and without direction. To me that's worse than missing out on CL football next season. Ash CFC. Anyway, let me not post what I have in my mind. My temperature is refusing to cool until now. But it's good that Conte was appreciated finally. After he was crucified for months this time last season. People have finally seen what a great coach he was. Sarri needs to be backed as long as he is the Chelsea boss, simple as that. No need to say, I told you so. We support the club and not the person or style. We have enjoyed 15 years of success. Let us bear the pain now, please. Life has double sides. If you laugh today, tomorrow you may cry. So it's up to us to handle the tough times. When things are smooth it's easy to be loyal. Smiling face with smiling eyes. Chelsea. Man RDP. All I personally want is a manager who can play to the strengths of the players he has and adapt to opposition when necessary. Sarri is showing himself to be completely incompetent in these two key abilities. They are the most important abilities for a Chelsea manager to possess. So I have no option but wish for a change unless Sarri changes. You ask who can replace him? How about Rafa? He is highly competent in terms of the abilities I desire in our next boss anyway. Lucky destiny. I tend to side with Ash on this one. I'd rather we tried to go toe-to-toe with City as opposed to rolling over for them like we did under Conte. I don't want Sarri sacked. He is attempting a complete overhaul of our tactics and style of play, and that is going to take time. However, he does need to accept mistakes and change a few things. Most importantly, the whole world and their mother can see that Jorginho can't hold the midfield on his own. Just a simple tweak of the tactics to move Conte deeper to sit alongside him would make a massive change. Secondly, substitutions. He needs to change things up a bit. Was anyone remotely surprised when we subbed Barkley of Kovacic? What an uninspiring, but totally predictable substitution that was. In fact, the only surprise of the game was that he didn't swap Pedro for Willian at any point. The fact that Cho wasn't even on the bench is just laughable. The boy has no future under Sarri and he knows it. Honestly, we weren't actually that bad today and the scoreline in no way reflects the performance. Emo. We were guilty of some horrendous mistakes, and City were on top of their game. It was just one of those days. The problem for Sarri to sort out is we seem to be having too many of those days lately. It's incomparable to the complete and total meltdown we had under Jose though, or Conte for that matter. We need to stick by a manager and give them a chance to rectify their problems. Sorry for the long post. One last thing, I like Barkley, but that header back into his own box for City's third goal was one of the most unbelievably stupid things I have ever seen in football. What the hell was he thinking? If I was Sarri, I would have hauled his ass off right there and then. One other thing, I thought it was pretty classless of City to play one step beyond over the PA at the final whistle. How you behave in victory says as much about you as in defeat, and I thought that was not only completely uncalled for but also irresponsible. It could have pushed some of the fans less well endowed in the brain cell department over the edge. Blue Line, I'm psychologically scarred for the cup final now after that. Knowing stubborn Sarri, he will send them out tactically for a replay of yesterday's events cause he knows little else, or so it appears. How the heck did we beat them 2-0 at home? Who's going to Wembley now after that? The most painful thing about losses such as this one is that it feeds the appetite of someone here. Prepare for a week if I told you so, if not longer, well at least until our next win. The fixture list ahead does not augur well, sadly. Saw the replay and Alonso had a shocker, really gone backwards, and Emerson had to start the match purely on form. First goal, lucky deflection right into Sterling's path. Second goal, an Aguero worldie. Third goal, a ridiculous header by Barkley gifted Aguero. Fourth goal, Barkley needed to get in front of the Gundogan shot. Luis, JT when he was playing, or Cahill would have been alert, and made sure they got their body in front of it from where Barkley was standing when the shot flashed past him and then KEPA into the net. Fifth goal, fair enough, Dave fouled Sterling, and the last one by Sterling, very poor defensive play by Luis. At least I avoided the 3 a.m. live nightmare curse. Chelsea 1967. I get the need to try and have some continuity and that managers need time. But to have this, there is a need to ensure you have the right manager. Sarri is showing with every poor decision, rigid tactics, and favoritism in selection that he is the wrong person for the job. It is completely foolish not to play to the player's strengths. If he insists on only playing his way, then why not go the whole hog and pick our top youngsters who are more likely to take on board what he wants to do rather than the seasoned pros who clearly don't believe in what he is trying to do. I also get trying to go toe-to-toe with City when you are at the top of your game and full of confidence, not when you haven't even scored a goal away this year. If he will not change for the sake of the bigger picture, which is to get in the CL to maintain our status as a club and help out financially, then he has to go. I want pragmatism and winning football, not some Cinderella fantasy make-believe football. Give Blue, oh god, I haven't felt being this low since 2015-16 season. How I miss you, Mr. Antonio Conte. Why on earth have we agreed to sign Jorginho if it will impact Conte? That is a good rant there. Seriously, I couldn't brighten my mood until now. We need to prioritize the Europa now. Can't see us finishing in top 4 with that kind of performance. Our defense needs total overhaul. Our midfield needs reorganizing. Bring Loftus-Cheek and Hudson-Odoi. They couldn't do worse than Barkley and Pedro have done, and they will learn from. In the meantime, I will play 4-2-3-1. KPA, AZPI, Christensen, Luis, Emerson, Conte, Kovacic, Hudson-Odoi, RLC, Hazard, Higuain. Young_blue. Get the latest personalized Blues products on our new Team Talk Chelsea shop. Back on form, we need to maintain that way of playing. We need to press the hell out of teams and just relentless running. We need to go to Old Trafford with the same attitude. Many times we have gone there and just not been up for the fight. We need to go there and get in their faces and be well yo for it. They be badly looking to do us over. We need to defend and take our chances. We can't be timid going there. Show some balls, and this game will really show us if we champions material shun the sailor. Don't see why we cannot beat United at OT. As long as we don't get any more injuries or sickness. Same team as yesterday, except TAA and Henderson in for Milner and Keita Song Min Song. I'd be absolutely amazed, and obviously over the moon, if we won at United. I echo Sean's comments completely. It's rare we turn up there with sleeves rolled up. 2 very predictable home wins today, highlighting further how we must take care of our own business until May without looking at those around us. Just think and learn each game as a separate project. We have to. As bad as Chelsea were today, City are an animal at the moment. Rob Fort Worth Dex, we have to win everybody because City has been very strong and has very easy program until May. We had 2 chances against Leicester and West Ham, but we threw them into the garbage. Pines is 69. The Vardy missed penalty was a big moment, and had that gone in, I'm not convinced Spurs would have won. City were fired up today and did look good. But they're still less consistent compared to last season. And their fixtures will start piling up. Mikesh, get the latest personalized Reds products on our new Team Talk Liverpool shop. Mutton dressed a slam big game and one I'm looking forward to after a long time. I hear Cavani got injured today, along with Neymar. That leaves Mbappe as the main man. I feel we won't get a better opportunity to win this over 2 legs. United_we_win. Cavani taken off at halftime. Tuchel didn't seem optimistic, but he wasn't too sure either way at the same time, so who knows. Our cause is certainly helped with the lack of Neymar and Cavani. Mbappe on his own is still a worry. They don't need to include Neymar in the build-up now, just over the top or clever through balls to him now and boom, he's away. They could be even more direct with Mbappe on his own than with the other 2. We should be targeting Thiago Silva on their side. He's 34 now and he's no Maldini to keep going to 40. It's still an iffy timho. Killy boy Luke Shaw had a very good game yesterday, admittedly against sh*t opposition. Let's hope he can keep Mbappe quiet. Similarly, their defense won't be looking forward to Rashford, Martial, Pogba and Jailings running at them. Fancy us for a 2-1 win in Paris and a 2-0 win at OT. I'm in Abu Dhabi, so we'll have to stay up till midnight to watch it. Happy Hurling would have preferred Neymar to play in huge games for PSG. He tries being the big fish and acts like a show pony, as seen during the World Cup. It often has an adverse effect on the team. Am glad Cavani isn't playing. He just King runs like a madman, never lets your defense rest. I reckon we will do it. MUFC, get the latest personalized Red Devils products on our new Team Talk Man Utd shop. Have your say in our forum.